Hey everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing the Alesis Nitro Max e-drum kit. This is very similar to the Alesis Nitro Mesh, but it's somewhat of an upgrade. So as you can see, every piece of the kit is packaged up in its own individual box. Everything fits really nicely in there. So I'm taking all that out, and I'm going to start with the accessories. So open all them up, you get a pair of drumsticks, you got the instructions and some registration info. Also comes with the pieces that you need for the cymbal stands, etc. Then I'm going to open up the box named rack, and I'm separating these out. You can actually see all of the colored orange bags. Those all have the right side pieces, and then the clear bags have the left side pieces. So the first thing I noticed about this is that the instructions really aren't clear at all. They're not very detailed. It's just one single page that shows you how to put everything together. The first thing to do is to put together the left and right back part of the stand and the top piece. The pieces aren't really labeled, so the best way to tell them was kind of from the number of connector pieces on each one. So the next thing we're going to do is connect that right arm and with the top piece there. And now you can stand it up and we can adjust the pieces. You can see that I didn't pull that sidebar all the way up to the top. You're going to want to pull it all the way up to the top there. And the same with the other. So what I would recommend at this point is do not tighten all the pieces yet. Just tighten them just enough for the kit to stay together while you're building it. Okay, next we're going to be putting in the snare arm. And again, we'll just tighten that a little bit. And so you can see here I'm adjusting all these to fit up to the top. So these connector pieces, I'm turning them here. You've got to loosen them pretty far until you can get them to twist to the side. It'll kind of make a clicking sound. Don't worry, you're not breaking it as long as you loosen it enough. So you're going to want to turn all those, and then the next step is to start putting in the connector arms that'll hold the drums. So you're going to put one into the snare arm, then you're going to put one in the second and third connectors on that top arm. And then you're going to put one in the rightmost connector on that right arm. So I'm opening the snare here. This just goes, there's just one in that box, and it's going to go right on that snare arm. Just slides on, tighten it a little with a hand tightener. And then I'm going to open up the toms. So all three toms come in one box. They're all the same. It doesn't matter which one you put where. So you're just going to slide one onto the next three arms there. And you can adjust it up and down, left and right as you need to. So next we're going to put on the cymbal stands. I put this one up pretty high. Since it connects kind of low, it's kind of hard to get it really as high as you want, but it's good enough. And then you're going to put one into the leftmost connector on that back arm, and then on the rightmost connector of the left arm. So next we're going to open up the cymbals. So all the cymbals are exactly the same. The hi-hat isn't any different than the ride or the crash. So just going to go ahead and put all those on. And I actually, since the instructions weren't clear there, I put them on all wrong. You don't want to, or you want to take off the felt pad, and then you're gonna actually look for, there's a little groove in the bottom of the cymbal, and that's going to fit on that little connector there. So you got to get them lined up like that, and then you can twist them around to the direction you actually want it to be and tighten it up. So I've just got to go back and fix all the cymbals and do that, get them lined up properly. And that felt pad is going to go on top of the cymbal below the nut. So the next thing we're going to do is get the bass drum set up. You just have to kind of squeeze that together and pop it into the little holes. It's nice and easy. And then you're going to connect your beater, which you're going to need the other tool that comes with it, which is the tuning tool. So this bass pedal and bass drum setup is one of the reasons why I chose the Nitro Max over the Nitro Mesh. The Nitro Max has the nice beater, so you get the real feel of a drum, versus the Nitro Mesh, which this is the hi-hat pedal. The drum pedal looks exactly like the hi-hat pedal in that set, so you don't really get that drum feeling. So next we're going to connect the drum module. First, what you want to do, instead of putting it on there, you won't be able to access the port in the back. So first connect the wire to the back, and you're going to use these little thumb screws that came with it, just to connect that wire and keep it screwed in tightly. So make sure you connect that first, then you can pop it into the last connector there on the left arm. And the wires are really labeled nicely, so they're nice and easy to figure out how to connect those. They've got their labels like hi-hat, crash, ride, snare, tom 1, tom 2, tom 3. So next we're just going to get the power plugged in, and that goes into the back of the unit. And they also provide some nice straps for cable management. It makes it really, so you can strap it to the frame, get them out of the way. So it's all set up, and now all you really have to do is adjust it how you like it and just tighten everything up. In the next video, I'll be showing how to connect it to your computer, get everything installed, and set up your trial of melodics. If you want to see more content for beginner drummers, please like and subscribe. I'll be posting videos of my drumming journey and some of my favorite tips that I've found while getting started.